Wondering how I got here in the first place? Let me take you back to what happened. What happens when you push a DJI Mini 2 to its limit for 10 hours straight? I'm talking a dawn till dusk marathon, testing everything from its battery life in 30 miles per hour gusts to its 4K camera in near total darkness. The results were not what I expected, and I discovered a massive weakness that almost nobody talks about. Years after its launch, this legendary beginner drone is now surrounded by newer, more advanced models like the Mini 4 Pro, which have better cameras and smart features like obstacle avoidance. This raises the real question: is the Mini 2 still good enough? Is the money you save a smart bargain or a frustrating compromise? My plan is a real-world stress test to see where the cracks appear. We'll start with a sunrise flight, then a midday range and wind test, a golden hour cinematic flight, and a final low-light trial at dusk. This isn't just a review, it's a trial by fire. The Mini 2 setup is refreshingly simple. Unfold the arms, pop on the battery, and power on the controller. In minutes, the DJI Fly app says go fly. I tap takeoff and the drone lifts into a perfectly stable hover. As the sun peaks over the horizon, I push the sticks forward. And this is where the Mini 2 shines. In that soft, warm light, the 4K camera looks beautiful. Sure, its 1/2.3-inch sensor is small by today's standards, but with enough light, the colors are punchy and the details are crisp. The gimbal is flawless, smoothing out every movement for buttery smooth footage. I even tried a droney quick shot, and with a few taps, it pulled off a perfect automated shot. The first battery gave me about 26 minutes of gentle flying, a bit under the advertised 31, but totally reasonable for the real world. So far, the Mini 2 is living up to its name, but the easy part is over. Now, the sun is high and a gusting wind has picked up. This is where we separate marketing from reality. First, the range test. The Mini 2's OcuSync 2.0 connection was a killer feature, promising a solid link up to 10 kilometers. Flying out over the coast, the video feed is crystal clear. At about 2 miles out, I see the first tiny flicker in the signal. For a drone this small and old, having a rock-solid 2-mile range is incredible. Test pass. But now, the main event. The wind test. This is the #1 worry for a lightweight drone. The Mini 2 is rated for level 5 winds, up to about 24 miles per hour. Today, coastal winds are gusting between 25 and 30 miles per hour. This is past its stated limits. As soon as it lifts, a gust hits, and the motors scream. I get a strong wind warning on the screen. In sport mode, the drone is tilted at a crazy angle, barely crawling into the headwind. And here's the big surprise: the footage is shockingly stable, thanks to the 3-axis gimbal. The weakness isn't stability, it's the battery. Fighting these winds is destroying the battery life. The flight time estimate plummets. After just 10 minutes, I'm at 40% battery. This is the critical lesson. In high winds, your flight time is cut by more than half. The drone can handle the wind, but its battery can't. Hey, if you're finding this marathon review helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We still have the golden hour and the ultimate low light test to go, and you won't want to miss the final verdict. The golden hour and the fall of night. As the sun dips, the harsh wind dies down, replaced by a warm golden glow. This is the time for cinematography, and where we uncover the Mini 2's hidden superpower. Using Cine mode and manual camera settings, ISO locked at 100 and a slow shutter with the ND filter, the drone captures breathtaking footage. The movements are slow, the motion blur is gorgeous, and the image quality is way better than it has any right to be. In the right hands and in the right light, it's a legitimate filmmaking tool. But now, the final test. Low light. Small sensors usually fall apart in the dark. I take off the ND filter and push the ISO up. As expected, the image gets grainy and the shadows turn to mush. But I'm genuinely surprised. While noisy, the footage is still usable, especially for social media. It's not its strong suit, but it's not a complete failure either. So after 10 hours, what's the final word? The Mini 2's #1 strength is incredible value. In good light, its crisp 4K video and rock-solid stabilization easily rival more expensive drones. Paired with its reliable OcuSync connection, that combination is almost unbeatable for the price. However, this Marathon exposed a major weakness: how hard real-world conditions hammer the battery. That 31-minute flight time is a lab number. Fighting wind can cut it in half, which is a critical safety issue. The other weaknesses are its poor low-light performance, and of course, the total lack of obstacle avoidance. So who is this drone for in 2026? It's the perfect choice for the budget-conscious beginner or the practicing creator. Its lack of sensors will force you to become a better pilot. But if you need great low-light performance or the safety of obstacle avoidance, you'd be better off saving for a newer model like the DJI Mini 4K or Mini 4 Pro. My 10 hours with the DJI Mini 2 were revealing. It's a drone of surprising contrast, a cinematic powerhouse in good light, but a battery-hungry beast in the wind. It's no longer the undisputed king of small drones, but it has settled gracefully into a new role. The perfect gateway into the drone world. It offers a taste of high-end performance for a fraction of the price. The legend is definitely still alive. If this deep dive helped you out, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments, are you still flying a Mini 2? Thanks for watching. Wait, before you go, let's take a quick drone flight on the ground to see its speed when it's in sport mode. Experiencing the drone in this setting provides a thrilling glimpse into its capabilities. The acceleration and agility it demonstrates can be truly impressive as it darts through the air. Watching it maneuver swiftly will give us insights into its performance and handling. Oh no, it's going to fall!